What's going on? Scouts311 back, and I'm doing this a little different this video as a test. I'm not gonna do the live commentary while I'm playing. I'm going to do post commentary, which I personally don't like. I'd rather do live commentary, just because it's quicker. I don't have to go over the video twice. But anyway, the reason I'm doing it really is because I've just been having trouble because I'm trying to play with the Kinect while talking, and it's picking up a lot of stuff. You know, when I'm just talking and doing stuff. So I want to see how it works like this. So here I'm just disenchanting my armor. As you see, it was a good value, so I actually got 2 levels on my disenchant, which is way low. So I don't know how much I'm going to be enchanting in this. I might enchant a bit.
I envy you the chance.
But if you look at the top right of the screen, you'll still see the mic, and you'll see like if I'm saying something. And I am going to be saying basically everything. Like my scrolls popped up there, my books, you see. So that still means I'm still using Kinect to do everything, but you're probably not going to hear me say, you know, my scrolls. Eventually it's going to get tiring hearing me say the same shit over and over again, I think. But let me know in a comment if you want me to do it where I'm, you know, at the same time, which is fine. I'll do it that way. I just think that it may be better this way game-wise, because I won't be saying stuff while I talk to you guys that the game's going to start registering. Like all the new saves it makes for my thing, and it has unequipped my weapons at times, I've noticed, because I think I say like axe and shield or something. So stuff like that. I almost wish, in a way,
if you've got the aptitude, you should join the mages college.
That you can, like you see here, I said illusion. So I mean, I'm still doing it, and you can still see how it works.
I had you figured for me.
I kind of wish, in a way, like how you do the shouts separately. If you want to talk like the dragon tongue, you hold RB. I almost wish you have to hold RB in a way to do anything. Kind of, it would make it easier for me. It would make it more. It wouldn't be better in the actual game itself. Only for commentary it'd be better, you know.
Remember,
to help a commentator trying to do this. But anyway, so we talked to the Jarl, and there's a dragon by the Western Watchtower. I bought a few illusion spells because I do want to work on that. I'm going to concentrate on my illusion magic, along with my bow in one hand and stuff like that. So
you're helping the Jarl.
Alright, so I should have actually put those new spells I got into my Kinect. You know, I should have assigned them, and I didn't do it, so I'm gonna have to do it in the next video. I just realized that. Still a different way to play the game, you know, so it's gotta remember that you can do all this crap. The best thing about this system, I think, is the loot. If you are the kind of guy like me that cares about how much the loot value and weight, and the fact that you can assign like up to 20 something different things now. Because remember, on 360 you only had 2 things that you can really assign as a quick, the 1 and the 2, the left or right on the D-pad. Now you can assign whatever the amount of different words are. The reason I came in here is because I wanted to see if I can find some giant toes. If she was selling a giant toe, because I wanted to show you guys the potion I've been talking about, where you use the blue butterfly wings, the blue mountain flower, and the giant toe, which is the best potion you can pretty much use to level up with, according to the website that I've been using. And she does not have any.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
And you can buy them from some alchemists. And I don't know if their stuff's random or whatever, but she doesn't have any on her now. So that was kind of a wasted trip, but that was the point of that. So anyway, you need to meet at the watchtower, so go to the farm. If you want to quick travel there, it's just a lot easier. Yeah, so we quick travel to the Pelagia farm and start heading toward your quest objective. And we are about to fight our first dragon in Skyrim. Well, not the first dragon I ever fought, but the first dragon in the game that you would normally fight. And not until you fight this dragon do any random dragons occur in the game. So you have to get this far, at least this far in the main quest, before dragons start showing up in random.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, But we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors.
Yeah, so just make your way over to the watchtower. And you need to pretty much go all the way up. Sometimes this guy runs out. Sometimes you have to. I kind of waited because sometimes he just runs out. But you get close enough, yeah.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
God, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
He always comes from that mountain range ahead of us there.
Find cover and make every arrow count!
Never should have come here.
Alright, so if you are a melee guy, make sure you have at least a bow or some kind of spell on you, because a lot of the time the dragon won't land. He'll hover around and shoot, you know, flame or frost. Sometimes he landed now, so I made my way over there and try to hit him with some arrows. Being that I'm kind of an archer, mainly, I'm obviously well equipped to fight dragons that are in the sky. Not yet, though. I don't have a special bow or nothing, obviously, but this dragon is not hard.
Now you're going to pay.
Being the first one. So if he shot that arrow, you'd probably miss, because he usually does 2 attacks in the air. Or I can usually get 2 bow shots on him if he's hovering like this. By the time I get the 3rd one out, he usually's moving, so I usually wasted an arrow. So I try to just shoot him twice when he's hovering, and hold on to my arrows. Again, you'll see 1 arrow, 2 arrows, and then he's moving. I mean, you could get him, I guess, but I miss more often than not when I try to get the 3rd one in there. I see this is an easy dragon. I'm not even worried about healing at all right now. If I was fighting some of the tougher ones later in the game type of things, I'd be worried much more about it. So here, I think he's when he lands. You eventually do enough damage to him when he'll land, and then he'll stay on the ground. And you can usually tell he's pretty bloody. He does his crawl thing. And to get him out. And you got obviously a lot of help in this fight. There's people so there it is. Dovaki no, he says. Not so hard. No, I actually did not. Should have used my loot items, but I kind of forgot that I had Kinect at that moment after fighting a dragon. So anyway, this is after you fight the dragons, you get the dragon souls, and that is kind of the whole point of the game. To a point, that you have the ability to do that. So now we have shouts. And of course you're going to go to quick magic to go to your shout menu like I did there and say shouts if you want to go down there. And equipped it and favorite it. And now you don't actually have to specifically register like your shouts as a quick hotkey or nothing. And now that you can just say the shout in the game, you can you don't have to ever worry about that. So that kind of takes your quick menu,
I can't believe
frees up space in your quick menu.
Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
Idiot.
But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? Being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Houseguard. You ain't a Norm.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Boost!
Shouting. What you just did.
Try to time
Must
that.
be. You really are Dragonborn then.
That's it.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few.
So she
I
just
don't
tells you
know
basically
about
to go
this
back to
Dragonborn business,
talk to the
but
Jarl.
I'm sure glad
So
they
please
were
let me know in
right.
a comment if you'd
You
rather
better
have
get
me
back to
do
White
everything
One right
live,
away. Jarl
commentary
Balgruuf
where you
want to
hear
know
me
what's
say
happened here.
everything for Kinect, or if you this is fine, or what you would prefer if you are watching this walkthrough and enjoying it. So please let me know, and I'll do whatever it is that you guys would rather have. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.